While we're here meeting today, they're home planning, trying to figure out how they can get what you got.
That's why AARP West Virginia started Operation Scam Jam, a one-day conference designed to help people understand and recognize possible scams.
Bringing folks together where they can learn more about any of the scams or frauds that are out there, because we believe the best consumer is a well-informed consumer.
One particular scam the experts warn people about stems from the recent healthcare reform.
They might call you and say, be among the first to get your new health insurance card. And oh, by the way, I need to confirm your name, your address so we can mail it to you, and what's your phone number and your social security number, and oh, by the way, how about a bank routing number or a credit card?
AARP Director Gayleen Miller says that elderly are often targets for scams, primarily because people know they might have a little nest egg, but also because there may not be anyone there to interfere with their scam.
Those people may be lonely and not have a lot of interaction. They may be isolated even. So that makes them a prime target.
Many of the people at Operation Scam Jam have learned to identify common scams.
I get a lot of information and correspondence through the mail asking me to send $5, and they will tell me if I have won $25,000.
John Goad knows that oftentimes when a deal sounds too good to be true, it usually is.
He was selling investments, and it was kind of complicated, and that it sounded real good on the surface, and we were just about to go along with him, but we got to studying it, looking into it real closely.
Treasurer Perdue joined other constitutional officers for a Q&A session about the services each of their state offices offer to help with fraud prevention.
We want to be part of your partnership to help you save money and keep your money, and that's what we do in the Treasurer's office.
While the Operation Scam Jam focuses on how to keep from losing the money you already have, Treasurer Perdue's Women in Money Conference provides practical tips for saving and growing your net worth.
You want to spend less than you earn or earn more than you spend.
The notion of saving versus spending is often easier said than done.
I know we could all save more. It's hard to prioritize the future whenever you have these immediate needs, or probably more likely wants.
There is a reason why Treasurer Perdue started this financial conference geared towards women.
You know, 75% of the financial income of a family is controlled by a woman.
To have a conference really just applicable for us as females who do live longer, I being an example, it's critical because you can't know what you don't know.
Dee's workshop touches on a range of financial topics, from the basics of saving to the more complex issues of investing.
You're all going to have to learn about investing. Saving is good, investing is better.
Another hot topic was Dee's tips on getting out of credit card debt.
Contact each of the credit card companies, ask them to lower your rate. I'd like you to consolidate the debt. I'd like you to choose a card to pay off first.
For Joan Skaggs and Miranda Vance, Dee's advice about estate planning really hit home.
I lost my husband 2 years ago, and we had done all of the things that Dee talked about, but it was a nice refresher course for me to make sure I could say check, check, check.
I've had some family situations lately that have made me think more about I need to have a plan.
Dee Lee is a familiar face at the Treasurer's Women in Money conferences, but her financial advice is always fresh.
When you go to a conference, you hear only what you need to hear, and you may be in an entirely different situation in 3-4 years, and so you come again, or you send someone else and you'll hear something different if you come again.
So every time I find something new information, even if I've heard it before, it didn't sink in until this time because my situation is different.
Through Women in Money conferences, Money Smart Week, and other initiatives, Treasurer Perdue is dedicated to financial education for all ages.
So we're here to help you become better educated, not fall into pitfalls and make mistakes, to help make the right decisions as you go and continue to go through life.
Reporting for Treasury Notes, I'm Kim Ward.